There is a principle I've tried to take in my life over the past couple of years. That principle is, allow yourself to be a beginner. If there is something you want to try, something that sparks your curiosity, let yourself begin. You don't need to be good at it right away. I think in a world that values efficiency and fast results, we often get so caught up in perfection and comparison that we hesitate to start because we are afraid of failing, of wasting time, of simply not being good enough. But if you give yourself the permission to start as a beginner, with mistakes, with a mess, but with curiosity and openness, you'll be surprised by what you are capable of. Of course, it will take a lot of patience to be okay with mistakes, to push through the frustration, but every mistake, every step and every small victory has something to teach you about yourself. If you give yourself that space to try, to fail and to grow, then you'll be able to find what inspires you and what has the true meaning for you. In my life, I often felt like someone a little out of place. Fitting in was always an effort for me. I tried, but eventually I gave up and stopped chasing things that didn't feel right for me. Now I find my peace and comfort in crafting and working with my hands, something that might be seen as old-fashioned or even boring. But for me, it's where I feel most myself, and each craft has become a piece of who I am. First, there was gardening. Though just on a balcony, still it let me bring fresh veggies and greens to a table. And I can say that gardening in a limited space can actually be even more challenging in some ways. Then came woodworking because I needed shelves for my garden. I learned how to use simple CAD programs and build a few shelves for my balcony. That feeling of seeing something come to life through my own hands is so rewarding. There was also knitting, and I can proudly say that I provided us with warm socks and mittens to carry us through cold Finnish winters. And now sewing. This time it's something I want to share with other people too. And with every stitch I make, I'm excited to see where this journey will take me. I'm working on a pie carrier bag. I embroidered it using a traditional technique from my Ukrainian heritage. I took it outside because it's so much nicer to work here under the blue sky, and I can have a peek on the river down there. And it's such a nice day today. It's warm and it's sunny. I can hear the birds. It feels good to be out and work on something so special. This is an old traditional technique. It is called listva in Ukrainian, and its main feature is that each stitch has a fixed length, and you also need to count every stitch. What I really love about old techniques like this is that each element in the pattern is not just for beauty, it has meaning. meaning. Like in this pattern there are stars, and my ancestors believed that the symbol of 8-pointed star is a symbol of protection from evil and from illnesses. Also, the red color, it is often believed that it's a symbol of love, but it's also a symbol of protection. This pattern was very common in the region where I am from. It can be seen on many embroidered clothes from northwest of Ukraine, and I think it's really beautiful. The bag is gonna be available in my Etsy shop. Yes, you heard it right. I hope that when you watch this video, my Etsy is already launched. Alright, hi again. We have a busy day today. We have lots of things to do, but mostly it's just picking packages and buying stuff. Except that we also have our car inspection today. I'm a little bit worried about that because, well, our mechanic fixed the issue I talked in my previous video, but it was an easy fix. We paid only 10 euros, so I don't think it can be that simple. So yeah, let's see. I thought I'd take you along and film a little vlog.
The summer came for us and showed us what we lost. I'm writing to myself about things you said, about things you said. The slowness creeps towards my feet within the light.
We came to our mechanic again because on the second inspection they said that that issue with the brake lane, it wasn't fixed as they wanted it to be fixed. So yeah, here we are again. Let's see.
I fall into the refuge that is sleep. There's nothing in my view but images of you 1,000 times. The summer came for us and showed us what we lost. I'm writing to myself about the things you said, about the things you said. Life is nothing but a vision, a play without a stage, an ocean without waves. The summer came for us. I remember what I lost. I'm writing to myself about the things you said, about the things you said.
So let's have a little evening chat. How are you guys doing? I hope everything is good for you. Here we already have that feeling of the summer in the air. Of course, it still doesn't look like one, and it actually snowed here today, but you can already feel that summer is so close, and the days are much longer than just a month ago. So I have some news and updates for you. First, I wanted to let you know that we fixed our car because so many of you wrote about it in the comments. And yes, we passed our inspection. It actually took us 3 times because of a little misunderstanding. I'll explain it shortly. So the issue that we had was that one of the brake lines, it's a hose, and it fell off the clip. It was still in place and steady, it was just not in the clip. So when we took our car to the mechanic for the first time, he just put it back into the clip. That's why, as I said, it cost us only 10 euros. But what they actually wanted on the inspection was to get a new proper fixation for that brake line. So yeah, we got it fixed, and we totally understand why it's very important not only for our own safety but also for the safety of everyone else on the road. Also, I want to say how much I appreciate everything you write to me. Sometimes I get such helpful advices out of nowhere, like once someone commented, "Wow, you guys pay so much for your car insurance." We were paying around 80 euros a month. It's almost 1,000 a year, and considering our car cost 3,000 when we bought it 4 years ago, yeah, that's really a lot. But I thought that that's just normal here for our case because we didn't have any driving history. We were under 24 back then when we applied for the insurance, and we also have BMW, so all of that put us in high risk category. But that person explained that it's still too much. And yeah, I looked into it and I was able to find better option for us. I think now we pay around 50 euros a month. So yeah, thank you so much for your messages, whether they are with advice, kind words, or just you sharing something from your life. I appreciate them all and it means so much to me. I noticed that sometimes YouTube removes comment just for no reason. I just wanted to let you know that it has nothing to do with any moderation from my side, and unfortunately there is nothing I can do about it. And finally, I want to say that I opened my Etsy shop. I've been quietly working on it for quite a while. I'm so excited to finally show you everything, and I'd really love to hear what you think about it. So I've been sewing bags. My priority was to make them both practical and beautiful. Each one is made from 100% cotton with lots of love and care. I also wanted to keep them special, so every bag has handmade embroidery. I'm excited and a little nervous too. I know I probably need a better business and marketing plan, but for now I was just focused on creating something good and quality. I will leave the link to the shop below, and if you are interested in supporting this channel, buying a bag from me is one of the ways you can do it, but your kind words and you just being here is more than enough. Now I'm gonna have a long evening finishing editing this video, and hopefully I'll be able to publish it tomorrow on Sunday or at least on Monday. See you soon, take care, bye!